I wish somebody could pass me a black and mild. I don't smoke, but it's about to get really cosmic and galactic here. I've been saying all over my social media, it really is. So much has happened in the last few days, cosmically. Not only do we have the Lionsgate portal going on, we also have all these planetary alignments that occurred in July up until now, and it's gonna go throughout summer. They released another batch of UFO files. So again, we're seeing all different types of crafts that have made their way all around the world. I don't know why people feel like it's only in America. There's footage from across all areas around the globe, and it's just showing that we are not alone and these beings are just making their way around. But look at the way these crafts are zigzagging. I want you to understand something. You know how you go on an airplane and how slow it takes to turn or even land? Look at the way these crafts are turning, zigzagging, making 360s. The type of aerodynamics within these crafts are insane. And then the piece of SpaceX hit the moon. Now, this is the reason why we need our cosmic brothers and sisters. Because with them here, they'll be able to help us when it comes to aerospace, making sure pieces of the rocket isn't flying into the moon. I'm getting like the people on, yes, because you heard me right, the people, because there's a base inside the moon along with the bases on the dark side of the moon, which I've mentioned before in previous videos, that I had that vision the day that Artemis was going to orbit to the backside of the moon. But when that thing hit the moon, like, they took precautions inside, but it still shook it. Like, what are we doing when we have pieces of rockets falling on the moon? Like, come on, yo. And on the flip side, speaking of which, this was absolutely mind-blowing. Well, not to me, but like further proof that our cosmic brothers and sisters are out there, especially when it comes to the moon, especially when we're on our Artemis mission. But scientists from the Ukraine released these files, so check
paper
out
from researchers connected to Ukraine's main astronomical observatory says high-speed telescope footage captured more than 20 unidentified objects near or apparently moving across the lunar surface.
Astronomy team says it recorded something enormous moving across the moon. Their 2026 paper describes more than 20 objects, including disks up to 40 kilometers wide and toroidal structures stretching around 36 kilometers across. Some appeared fixed above the lunar surface.
Wow.
Others flashed in short, coordinated bursts, with separate objects pulsing together across large distances.
The abilities.
One ring-shaped structure was estimated to rotate once every 3 minutes, while traveling at nearly 11 kilometers per second. At that size and rotation rate, the force along its rim would exceed twice Earth's gravity. The objects were also dark enough to blend into the moon itself. Their reflectivity was close to lunar soil, leaving them almost invisible until high-speed footage was processed in false color. The paper goes further than a simple anomaly report. It raises the possibility of organized technology operating around the moon, with the lunar surface serving as a base.
There were 20 UFOs headed towards the moon. Each of the crafts are the size of Manhattan. 20 of them. They're preparing. There's preparation being done for when humanity is about to make its way to the moon in a few years. NASA, they're already starting the mission now to send out preliminary tests to see how environment would be, how the astronauts would be dwelling there, structures that they're going to build. When this happens, I'm going to go back to the video I made of the structures of the visions that I had. See if that pops up. It'll be very interesting to see. But they're going to make huts of some sort for these astronauts to sleep in and breathe in too. So there's a lot of testing that's going to be done. But anyway, I'm saying that because the UFOs are all making their way around, because I've seen it. Listen, you don't have to believe me, take it or leave it. But what I saw was humanity is being prepared for this. Through this remembering your star origins, seeing more footage. As of now, UFOs and UAPs on the government released. I'm not quite sure if next year, okay, so I don't see them releasing actual images and footage of ETs yet. But when they make the official announcement or whatever proclamation that we are not alone, that our cosmic brothers and sisters have always been here and we've been working with them, after that they're going to start releasing certain images. First, I'm definitely getting ones that look like humans, so it doesn't freak people out too much. Because if you drop like one of them aliens, you know, that I've seen, it could freak people out. So they want to do this. It's a delicate process. They don't want to scare humanity off from having a relationship, being open-minded to interdimensional beings. But what's happening is these UFOs are also making their way there to the moon, because the moon is going to be a hub for many different types of interdimensional beings, UFOs, flying around to dock there to have whatever resources, meetings, agendas. I'm getting big on like conferences. Like it's a, you know how you go on like long rides and then there's like rest areas? That's what the moon is, but it's a very important rest area, if that makes any sense. Like if as you're out and about in the space highway, right? You can go to the moon for specific requests and things like that. As well as having meetings and conversations with humans that are there. It's like it's going to be a hub for interdimensional beings and humans. This is like the spot for it. Openly. Meaning like humanity here is gonna know that the moon is being utilized for those purposes too. Eventually, what they're doing is they're bringing more attention to the moon, because what's going to happen, like I said, is as they're bringing back reports when they're on the bases of the moon, you're going to see extraterrestrials flying all over the place, having bases on the moon, which they already do alongside other beings and humans. So they're really trying to make the idea comfortable for people, because they're going to report on this. There's going to be a lot of conversation, a lot of headlines based on our galactic exploration and the cosmos. A lot more of that coming next year and beyond. I've said that before here, but you're already starting to see it more. A lot of stuff about the stars, galaxies, the sun, planets, all of that, the moon. It's going to get to, I'm seeing like there's going to be a headline where they're going to say that humans on the moon have sat down with interdimensional beings. That's coming down the line. That's something along those lines. So listen guys, it's here. It's exciting. You know, I'm made for this. So get ready, because this is going to change the trajectory of human civilization as we know it. Completely take us into the cosmic era.